Good afternoon, Irish fans. Back live for Game 2 doubleheader. Still at West Jones High School. Beautiful Saturday afternoon. Game 2 is going to bring to you Stringer Red Devils versus your hometown St. Patrick Fighting Irish. Fighting Irish are going to be home team today. Leading things off for the Irish, number 12, senior Robert Starks. First pitch high inside. Starting things off on the mound for your Stringer Red Devils, number 14, Connor Hicks. Starks grounds over to third. Third baseman picks it up over to first in time. Route number 1. Two-hole batter for the Irish. It's number 14, senior Seth Allen. Curveball's in there for strike 2. Had a quick home and visitor edit. Just realized my pregame bug had insignia for both teams as the Red Devils. Get that squared away. Allen grounds over to third. Third baseman again across the infield for out number 2, excuse me. Next up for the Irish, number 2, senior Aaron Broadus. Aaron tries to check his swing, called strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. All high and inside. 1-2 now to count on Broadus. That's in there for strike 3. So Stringer makes quick work. Top of the first, 3 up, 3 down. Take a brief audio break when we get the home and visiting teams realigned here. Pitching game 2 for the Irish. On the mound will be senior number 2, Aaron Broadus, behind the plate. Number 8, Britton Tatum. On first is Bennett Bratton. Seconds, Robert Starks. Seth Allen be at shortstop. Connor Holloman's at third. Outfield looks to be Noah Wyrostik in left. I believe that's Mr. Blackwell in center. And Presley Harrison's starting in right field. First pitch, ball one. Ball two. Leading off things for the Red Devils is number 7. It's Caleb Dice. Take pitches in there for a strike, brings the count 3-1. Ball out towards second base. Over to Starks. Over to first in time. Out number 1. Next up for the Red Devils is number 3, Andrew Nix. Right-handed batter steps in with 1 out. The squibber over towards right side. Starks picks it up. Scoop throws over to first to Bratton. Out number 2. Next up for the Red Devils, number 22, Mr. Jake Parker. Left-handed batter steps in. First pitch outside, ball 1. That one just misses outside, ball 2. Moving inside, 3-0. Catches outside corner, strike 1. Count 3-1. That's a little upstairs. Mr. Parker's going to draw a walk, move over to first. Next up for the Red Devils, your pitcher, number 14 is Connor Hicks. He steps in with 1 out. Two out, excuse me. One runner on first. Ball goes behind the batter. Pitch is in there, called strike, evens the count, 1-1. Runner goes on the pitch, swing and a miss. Ball squirts away from Totem. Hit and run, unsuccessful, but the runner does move over to second. Brings the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, the pitch behind Mr. Hicks. Evens count 2-2. Ball hit out towards shortstop. Mr. Allen's coming in, makes the catch, and the overthrow at first is going to score the runner from second. Hicks reaches on error. Runner scores. Next up for the Red Devils, left-handed hitting number 10, Jackson Parker. Been listed as an 8th grader. He's a big boy. First pitch outside, ball 1. Ball just missed upstairs, 2-0. Pitch on the way. Take pitch in there for a strike. Brings the count 3-1. Runner on first, 2 outs. Ball fouled out of play, left side. We have a courtesy runner. Number 5 is Christian Myers. Ball hit into left. Ball gets past by Rustic out and left. Runner's going to be in. Standing up at second. Pitch is high, evens the count, 1-1. 3-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Red Devil batter now number 8 is Devin May. Another swing and a miss for the strikeout for out number 3. Red Devils pick up 2 runs on 1 hit, 1 error. Leave 1 stranded after 1 complete. St. Patrick Irish 0, Red Devils 2. All right, leading off things, top of the second, catcher number 8, Britton Tatum. First pitch curveball in there for strike 1. Pop line to left field. Squeeze for the first out. Brings to the plate for the Irish, number 4, first baseman Bennett Bratton. Bratton had a hot bat in game 1 today. Pops one out of play right side. That one misses outside. Brings the count 2 balls, 1 strike. Curveball gets Bratton swinging. Evens the count 2-2. That one misses low. Brings the count full. Ground ball towards third. Third baseman takes the hop. Across the diamond to first in time for out number 2. Next up for the Irish, third baseman number 22 is Connor Holloman. Called strike, outside corner. Hard hit ball towards third. Big hop. Third baseman fields it clean across the diamond for the third out. So Irish 3 up, 3 down for the second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. After 1.5 complete, score remains Irish 0, Stringer Red Devils 2. All right, return to action here at bottom of the second. Before we get started, I'd like to give a shout out to John and Doris Kosmich watching from Edgewater, Florida. That's shortstop number 14, Seth Allen's grandparents. Welcome to the broadcast, guys. First pitch high, ball 1. Ball hit sharply in the right center. Harrison gives chase. Ball's going to land safe. That was Mr. Brennan Green with a single in the right center to start things off bottom of the second. He's going to bring to the plate number 19, Hunter Burkeen. Going to step in with a runner on first and no outs. Batter's going to square a bunt. Lays it down, nice bunt towards first base side. Broadus fields it clean, throws over to first. Nice sacrifice by Mr. Burkeen. Next up for the Red Devils is number 30, Gunnar James, right-handed batter. Steps in with 1 out, runner on second. First pitch misses just outside, ball 1. One-oh pitch on the way. That's in there for called strike. Evens the count. Pitch inside. Brings the count 2-1. Foul tip. Evens count 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on second for Mr. James. Pitch high and inside, brings the count full. Ball out of play, right side. Count remains full. Pitch high. Mr. James draws a walk, moves over to first. Courtesy runner is going to be number 4. That's Trevor Applin. Batter for Stringer, up to the plate, right-handed hitting, number 7, Caleb Dice. Steps in with 1 out, runners on first and second. Hits the ball towards the left side. Third baseman makes a dive and catch, and ball's mishandled at second. Everybody's safe on the infield. Next up for the Red Devils is number 3, Andrew Nix. Steps in with 1 out. Base is now loaded. Ball fouled back out of play. Curveball misses outside. Evens the count 1-1. Mr. Nix steps back in, 1-1. 1 out, bases loaded. Pitch misses just a bit high, 2-1. Foul tip. Evens count 2-2. See if Broadus can get one he likes here. Help himself. Ball's fouled out of play. Count remains 2-2. Curveball misses badly. Full count on the batter. Strike 3 called. He catches the outside corner. Brings to the plate left-handed hitting number 22, Jake Parker. I believe Parker hit it into left field last time. That one just misses outside. Ball 1. Wild pitch. Runner stays at third. Two-0 pitch on the way to Mr. Parker. Ball high, makes 3-0. Bases loaded. Nowhere to put him. Take pitch in there for a strike. And that's ball 4. That's going to move Mr. Parker over to first. Going to score Green from third. Parker's going to draw the walk RBI. Take a quick audio break. Coach Berger comes to the mound to discuss with Aaron. Stay tuned. That brings to the plate for the Red Devils. Pitcher number 14 is Connor Hicks. Steps up with 2 outs. Bases are still loaded. It's swung on and missed for strike 1. Curveball high and inside. Evens the count 1-1. Pitch is low, 2-1. And that one misses upstairs. Going to bring the count 3-1 on Mr. Hicks. Right-handed batter steps back in. 3-1. 2 outs. Bases loaded. And that's going to be ball 4 for the second walk RBI. Courtesy runner for the pitcher is number 5, Christian Myers. Brings to the plate number 10, Jackson Parker. Steps in with 2 outs. Bases are still loaded. Well hit ball in the deep right center. Harrison's giving chase. Can't make the catch. Ball reaches all the way to the fence. It's going to be a base clearing double. Well hit ball by the big 8th grader. Going to plate 3 more runs. Scoreboard's got 6. I believe they scored 3 there. First pitch in there for strike 1. Called strike 2. Your batter's number 8, Mr. Devin May. Check swing. Here's count 1 and 2. Pitch is upstairs. Going to even the count 2 and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Batter Devin May steps back in. Foul straight back out of play. Curveball gets the outside. So that's going to end the inning, bottom of the second. Red Devils pick up 5 after 2 complete. Your St. Patrick Fighting Irish 0, Stringer Red Devils 7. Stay tuned for top of third. All right, back live, leading off things top of the third for St. Patrick Irish. Right fielder number 7 is Presley Harrison. Quickly fouls one straight back. Curveball's in there, strike 2. Pitching batter remains for the Red Devils, number 14, Connor Hicks on the mound. Number 30, Gunnar James behind the plate. Hicks has retired the first 6 batters he's faced. That pitch is low. It's going to even the count 2-2. Called strike 3. Records the first out. Next up to the plate for Irish, left fielder number 6, senior Noah Warostic. First pitch outside, ball 1. Swing and a miss, evens the count 1-1. Pitch misses low, 2-1. Ball outside. Count 3-1 on Noah. Checks his swing. Ball's outside for ball 4. The Irish finally have a runner reach first on a walk. Next up for the Irish is number 24, center fielder Braxton Blackwell. Pause in the action and get the bat out of foul territory. First pitch in there for strike one. Throw over to first, nothing doing. Wild pitch actually behind Mr. Blackwell. Well, Rossick's going to move over to second. Count is now 1-1. Swing and a miss. Here's the count 1-2. Ball's down, stopped by the catcher. Evens the count 2-2 on Mr. Blackwell. Ball into right field, short. Right fielder comes in and squeezes it for the second out. Back to the top of the lineup for the Irish is number 12, Robert Starks. Steps in with 2 outs, runner on second. First pitch hits Starks, who's going to ease over to first. That's going to bring to the plate senior and shortstop, number 14, Seth Allen. Again, we'll give a quick shout out. Seth's grandparents watching from Florida, John and Doris Kosmich. See if the young man can come through here. First pitch catches outside corner, strike one. Ball hit back to the pitcher. It's going to squirt through. Allen's going to reach safely. So we got a substitution now. Batting left-handed batter is Galat. He's going to bat for Broadus. Must be coming in to pitch. He's going to deliver one into left field. That's going to be a base hit. Down for a single. That's going to score at least 2. Nice piece of hitting by Mr. Galat. Comes in a tough situation. 2-out hits. Going to score 2. Next up for the Irish, steps into plate is catcher, number 8, Britton Tatum. Right-handed hitting, batting with 2 outs, runners at first and second. Takes an inside pitch for ball 1. Ball hits chopper towards third, steps on the bag unassisted for the 3rd out. So the Irish pick up 2 runs on 2 hits, leave 2 stranded. After 2.5 completes, Irish 2, Stringer Red Devils 6. Stay tuned. Bottom of the third. All right, back live here, bottom of the third. And pinch hitting Blake Galot does, in fact, come to the mound and replace Aaron Broadus. Left-handed pitcher Galot. First pitch in there, high, ball one. In there for a called strike, evens the count 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike two. Your batter for the Red Devils, right-handed hitting number 40, Brennan Green, steps back in with a 1-2 count. Ball hit, soft pop fly towards first. Bratton's going to squeeze it for the first out. Next up for the Red Devils, number 19, Hunter Burkeen. First pitch in there called strike one. Mr. Galot comes in doing his job so far. Squares the bunt. Pop back towards the mound. Mr. Galot's going to field it clean. Chunks it over to first. Out number two. Brings to the plate number 30, Gunnar James, right-handed batter, catcher. Steps in with 2 outs. First pitch high outside, ball one. Backdoor curveball is a little high, ball two. Just misses outside, 3-0. Batter did check his swing. And appeal down to first. Take pitch, and there's strike one. Three balls, one strike on Mr. James. That just misses outside. He's going to draw a walk over to first. Pitcher will have a courtesy runner for the catcher, which is number 4, Trevor Applin. Next up for the Red Devils, I believe we're back to the top of the lineup. This is number 7, Caleb Dice. Steps in with 2 outs, runner on first. Little high, ball 2. Ball 3. So we can regroup here. Climb back and get this batter. It's in there for strike 1. Brings the count 3-1 on Mr. Dice. It's in there for strike 2. Full count now, 2 outs. Runner will be moving on the pitch. Ball hit out of play, right side. All right, bring the runner back. That's high for ball 4. That's going to bring to the plate Red Devils number 3 is Andrew Nix. Steps in with 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Still batting bottom of the 3rd. First pitch outside, ball 1. That's in there for called strike. Backdoor curveball, strike 2. One-two pitch. Misses outside, even the count, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 men on. Pitch on the way. Fouled off to third base dugout. Count remains 2-2. Pitch on the way. That misses outside. Run the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners will be moving on the pitch. Ball straight up the middle. Handled by Starks over to first. That's going to end the inning. Stringer gets no runs, no hits. Strand 2. After 3 complete, score remains St. Patrick Irish 2, Stringer Red Devils 7. Stay tuned. Top of the 4th. All right, leading things off in the top of the 4th. First baseman number 4 is Bennett Bratton. Swing and a miss, evens the count 1-1. Ball low, 2-1. Called strike, evens the count 2-2. Curveball freezes him. Nice pitch in there for strike 3. Next up for the Irish is third baseman number 22 is Connor Holloman. First pitch low outside, ball 1. Misses low, ball 2. (3-0) for Mr. Holloman. Take pitches in there. That one misses outside. Holloman's going to draw a walk over to first. Next up for the Irish is going to be right fielder number 7 is Harrison. He's going to step up with 1 out, runner on first. Inside pitch just misses Harrison. Ball 1. Low and outside, ball 2. pitcher for Stringer remains number 14, Mr. Connor Hicks. Harrison fouls that one straight back. Brings the count 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball hit up the middle, gets through shortstop. Mr. Harrison's going to be safe at first. Runner's going to move up 1 bag on the error. Next up for the Irish is number 6, Noah Rostic. Comes to the plate with 1 out. Runners on first and second. Ball in the dirt. Runners get a good jump. The Stringer coach is going to go out and talk to Mr. Hicks, settle him down a little bit. We'll take a quick audio break. Okay, back live here. 1-0 count on Noah. Batting with 1 out, runners on second and third. That ball is low. Ball 2. Looking to put something in play here, get one of these runs home. Ball's hit sharply to left. That's over his head. That's going to bring home 2. Well, Rostic's going to round first. He's in with second, a stand-up double, 2 RBIs. Up to bat now for the Irish, number 24 is Blackwell. Ball fouled away. Quickly down 0-2. Ball's high. Blackwell fouls that one back. Count remains 2-2. Pulls him off the bag. So drop third strike, but catcher does recover, and first baseman is able to hang on to get the out at first. So that brings to the plate second baseman, number 12, senior Robert Stark, steps in with 2 outs, runner on second. Pitcher checks while Rostick out at second. Nothing doing. Starks takes the first pitch. Curveball in there for strike one. Call strike two. Starks quickly behind 0-2. Fouls that one back to stay alive. Call third strike. Curveball gets him on the inside corner. So the Irish pick up 2 runs in the top of the fourth. Score now St. Patrick Irish 4. Stringer Red Devil 7. Stay tuned. Bottom of the fourth coming up. Back live here in the bottom of the fourth. Mr. Galot remains on the mound. Facing left-handed batter number 22 is Jake Parker. Count 1-1. Big swing, fouled straight back. Brings the count 1-2. Mr. Parker hit by a pitch, going to move over to first. Brings to the plate pitcher number 14 is Hicks. Steps in with no outs and that runner on first. That ball hit straight up Drifting back out of play. Here's the count, 1-1. Curveball catches outside corner for strike 2. Ball hit through the left side. That's going to be in there for a single. So we're going to have a pinch runner at second. Number 5 is Christian Myers. Brings to the plate big 8th grader, number 10, Jackson Parker. Mr. Parker had a big hit to right center his last at bat. Pass ball is going to move runners over to second and third. Going to go ahead and put Mr. Parker on. That's going to bring to the plate right-handed hitting number 8, Devin May. Going to step in with bases loaded and nobody out. First pitch high inside, ball 1. In there for called strike. So even the count 1-1. That's going to be hit by pitch. Mr. May is going to move over to first. Going to bring home your pinch runner, Myers. Bases will remain loaded with no outs. Up to the plate for the Red Devils now, number 40, Brennan Green. Situation remains no outs with bases loaded. Foul ball is going to ricochet off to the first base side. Sneaks that one inside corner, called strike 2. Pitch is low, blocked up by Tatum. Going to bring the count full. Three-two pitch on the way. Ball hit deep into right center. Center fielder drifting over. Nope, Mr. Harrison's going to make the play. So the relay in, run's going to score on a sac fly, but cutoff gets the runner going to third. So that's going to leave 1 run scores. With runners on first and 2 outs. First pitch outside, ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Hit it straight back at the camera. It's going to even the count 1-1. Nice curveball in there by Mr. Galat. Going to bring the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball blocked up by Tatum. Count 2-2 on the batter. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first. Watt gets his sign. Pitch on the way. That's ball 4. Mr. Burkeen's going to move over to first on the walk. Next up for Stringer, it's your catcher, Gunnar James. Right-handed hitting James comes in, 2 outs, runners on first and second. That pitch just misses outside. Count 2-0. Called strike. That pitch just misses low. Brings the count 3 balls, 1 strike. 3-1 on the catcher, James. 2 outs, runners on first and second. That one just misses outside. That's going to load the bases. Next up for the Red Devils, it's going to be number 7, Caleb Dice. Steps up. 2 outs. Bases are juiced. First pitch swinging, that's strike 1. That one misses low and inside, 1-1. Ball hit straight up. In foul territory, right side. Mr. Bratton's going to come in and squeeze it for the 3rd out. So that'll do it for the bottom of the 4th. Stringer picks up a couple more runs, leaves 3 stranded. After 4 complete, scoreboard's got it 5-8. I believe we got a run inverted there. I believe the score is actually 9-4. Stringer, Red Devils up 9. St. Patrick Fighting Irish 4. Stay tuned for the top of the 5th. All right, back live here at West Jones High School outside of Laurel, Mississippi, home of the Mustangs. To your St. Patrick Irish facing the Stringer Red Devils today. Pitching change for the Red Devils. Number 22, Mr. Jake Parker, is going to relieve Connor Hicks. Leading off things in the top of the 5th is shortstop, number 14, Seth Allen. Mr. Allen takes ball 1 outside. Seth tries to check his swing, but fouls it back. That's strike one. Turned out to be a great day. Things weren't looking so good yesterday, early this morning. A little rain. Guys here at West Jones got the field looking great considering the weather. And Seth's going to hit one past third base. That's in the left field for a single. So Seth singles past third into left. He's going to be over there at first. Next up is pitcher number 13. It's Mr. Galot. Left-handed hitting, steps in with no outs, runner on first. Ball catches outside corner, strike one. Throw over the first, not in time. Throw down to second. Allen's going to get a stolen base. He slides under the tag. Call at the plate was check swing strike. Mr. Galot's now looking at an 0-2 count. Allen's going to move over to second. Backdoor curveball just misses against the left-handed hitting Galot. That pitch is outside. Ball back to the pitcher. It's going to retire Mr. Galot, but effective that it moves Allen over to third in the scoring position. Next up for the Irish is catcher number 8, Britton Tatum. Tatum steps in with one out, runner on third. Sharply hit to the right side. That's going to poke through for a single into right. Tatum with an RBI. Mr. Seth Allen crosses the plate. Going to have a courtesy runner for Mr. Tatum. That's going to be number 25 is Schwest. Next up for the Irish is first baseman number 4, Bennett Bratton. Takes that inside curveball for ball one. Kind of defensive swing there. It caught Bennett off guard a little bit. 1-1 evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on first. That pitch is low, ball 2. And that pitch is low, ball 3. Hitter's pitch on the way. In there for call strike 2. That's going to run the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. That's low and outside. It's going to move Bratton over to first. Puts runners now on first and second. Next up for the Irish, third baseman, number 22. It's Holloman. He steps in with runners at first and second and 1 out. Takes a big swing, strike 1. Off-speed curve freezes him. Strike 2. That one's high. Brings the count 1 and 2 on Mr. Holland. Another curveball misses high, evens the count 2 and 2. Ball's hit shallow center field. Center fielder ranges in easily, squeezes it for the second out. That's going to bring to the plate right fielder, number 7, Mr. Presley Harrison. Batting with 2 outs, runner still on first and second. First pitch misses outside. Ball 1 on Mr. Harrison. Sharply hit to the left side. That's going to get past the outstretched glove of shortstop who's diving. Left fielder can't pick it up. Throw into third, not in time. Runners are going to move around. Puts runners on second and third. Irish plate a run. Brings to the plate left fielder, senior Noah Wyrostic. Right-handed hitting, steps in with runners at second and third with 2 outs. Pitch misses outside, ball 1. That ball's high. Count 2 and 0 on Noah. Swing and a miss, brings the count 2-1. Three one now on the batter. Three balls, 1 strike on Noah. Batter's count. Let's see what we get. That's ball 4 high. While Rostick draws a walk. That's going to put Bases loaded. Going to have a brief trip to the mound. This coach from Stringer. We'll take a quick audio break. All right, up next for the Irish, number 24, Braxton Blackwell. First pitch high. That's in there for called strike. Brings the count 1-1. Mr. Blackwell steps back in, 2 outs. Bases are loaded. Called strike, outside corner. Nice pitch. One-two pitch on the way. Curveball gets the outside corner. It's called strike 3 and 3rd out. Irish strand 3. Do score 2 runs in the top of the 5th. Still not sure on the scoreboard. I had it 9-6. Scoreboard's got it 8-7. I still think we had one run that was recorded in error. See if we can get that straight. After 4.5 complete, we'll be back, bottom of the 5th. Right, apologize for the delay there. Back in the bottom of the fifth, I was checking with the scorekeeper on the score. We are correct, 9-6. Pitching change here brings number 12 senior Robert Starks to the mound. First batter did pop up. Starks makes the grab on the mound for out number 1. Ball head out to second base. Scooped by Mr. Bratton, who's moved over to second now. Over to Fontan, who's holding down first. Looks like Galat has moved to right. I believe everyone else is the same. So Irish quickly record 2 outs here. Up for the Red Devils is number 14, Connor Hicks. Your starting pitcher, now playing center field. Ball hit out towards short. Allen coming in quick, makes the scoop over to first. Bang, bang plays in time. 3 up, 3 down. Irish retired aside, 1, 2, 3. So now after 5 complete, we are definitely a score of St. Patrick Fighting Irish 6 and Stringer Red Devils 9. Stay tuned, top of the 6 coming up. More on the ballpark and our host today, West Jones High School. As we were stating earlier, lots of rain through the night, a little bit of rain this morning. You guys did a great job getting the field prep. Had a nice breezy day, partly cloudy. Sure didn't think we'd be this lucky this morning. Not a forecast for rain that's missed us. Leading off for the Irish is your pitcher now, number 12, Robert Starks, who quickly fouls one straight back. Starks sits back on the curveball, delivers one into right field. Right fielder squeezes it for the first out. Next up for your Irish is your senior shortstop, number 14, Seth Allen. Mr. Allen takes one between the numbers. Little known trivia, Mr. Allen as a sophomore led the district in hit by pitch with 15. If I remember my stats right. Managed to escape that stat some last year. See how his senior season goes. Next up for the Irish, number 13, now your right fielder. Mr. Galat takes ball 1. Ball 2. Mr. Galat quickly ahead 3-0. Steps back in with runner on first and 1 out. Take pitch is in there for a strike. And ball 4. Irish get 2 aboard. Runners on first and second. Brings to the plate catcher, senior number 8, Britton Tatum. I believe last at bat, Tatum poked one through third base side. Looking for another big hit here. Curveball just misses. Ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch, high and outside, ball 2. Tatum wanted that one, fouled that one straight back. Sharp hit ball through the left side. That's going to bring in Mr. Allen, going to score from second. Tatum delivers another single, another RBI. Another chance for a courtesy runner with number 25, Mr. Schwest. Situation remains 1 out. Runners at first and second for the Irish. Brings to the plate number 4, senior, now playing second base, Bennett Bratton. Looks like we might be going for a pitch and change. Yeah, so we got Mr. May, number 8, is going to move to right field from third. Number 22, Mr. Jake Parker, is going to move from over to third. And right fielder and left-hander, looks like number 10. It is, yeah, number 10, Jake Parker. Just complimenting Mr. Parker. He's had a good day hitting. Large-sized young man, 8th grader. So the Irish pick up 1 here in the top of the 6th. Score now Irish 7, Red Devils 9. St. Patrick's see if they can pick up a couple more here, make this game interesting. right, so we're back live. Again, your batter is senior and now second baseman. Number 4 is Bennett Bratton. Bennett had a hot bat in the first game. Sure would like to see him come through with a key hit here. Big swing and a miss. A 1 pitch on the way. That's in there for strike 2. Mr. Parker quickly ahead, 0-2 in the count. Called strike 3. Nice pitch on the inside corner. Tough pitch. Next up, third baseman, number 22 is Connor Holloman. He's going to step up to the plate. First pitch is wild pitch. Runner's going to move over to second and third. One-0 pitch to Mr. Holloman. That's a little high. 2-0. And that's a little bit low. Brings the count 3-0. 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Top of the 6th. Take pitch. Squeezes in low. Called strike. Big cut by Mr. Holloman. Ball goes straight back to the net. Brings the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners will stay put. Just runners at second and third. Big pitch here. Ball 4. Mr. Holloman's going to move over to first on the walk. That's going to load the bases for right-handed batter, number 28, Dylan Fontan. First pitch inside ball, blocked up by the catcher. Everybody stays put. Fontan looking to do some damage with 2 outs. Called strike on the inside corner. Ball straight back to the pitcher. He snares it. He's going to run over for the easy out at first. So the Irish pick up 1, leave 3 stranded after 5.5 complete. Score now your St. Patrick Fighting Irish 7 and Stringer Red Devils 9. Going into the bottom of the 6th. Stay tuned. right, back live, bottom of the sixth. Leadoff batter for Stringer is now pitcher, left-handed hitting number 10, Jackson Parker. Delivers a hard shot into right center. It's going to get past Mr. Galot. Parker's going to round first, going for 2, and he's going to be in with a stand-up double. Another nice piece of hitting by the young man. Courtesy runner is going to be number 5. That's Christian Myers. Brings to the plate number 8 is Devin May, right-handed hitter. Steps in with no outs. Runner on second. Excuse me. May squares around the bunt. Pulls it back. Runner's moving on the pitch, and he's going to steal third. Ball squirts away from Tatum. Pitch was called a ball. It's going to get infield in now with a runner at third. No outs. Big swing and a miss by Mr. May. Brings the count now 1-1 for Mr. May as he steps back in. Call strike on the inside corner. Pitcher remains number 12, Robert Starks. Complete the battery behind the plate. Still number 8, Britton Tatum. Ball blocked up by Tatum. Evens the count 2-2. Curveball freezes Mr. May in there for strike 3 and out number 1. Now up for the Red Devils is number 40, Brennan Green. Situation remains runner at third. He's stealing home. Suicide squeeze is fouled away, unsuccessful. Bunt fouled away. Brings the count 0-1. Curveball in there again by Mr. Starks. Freezes the batter. It's no balls and 2 strikes now on Mr. Green. Oh, 2 pitch on the way. Check swing. So drop third strike, throw over to first in time, records a second out. Next up for the Red Devils. Didn't get a number. It's number 19, Hunter Burkeen, pops up to the right side. And Mr. Bratton squeezes it for the third out, so the leadoff double is stranded. Red Devils pick up no runs on one hit, leave one stranded after 6 complete. Score remains Irish 7, Red Devils 9. Going to the top of the 7th. See if the Irish can pick up at least 2. Stay tuned. Back live in the top of the 7th. Leading off things for the Irish, the left fielder, number 6, Noah Wyrostic. First pitch high and outside. Ball hit hard down right field. That's out of play, foul. It's going to even the count 1-1. A little upstairs. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two-one pitch in there, inside corner, called strike 2. It's going to even the count. Ball hit into right center field. That's going to land safely. Noah's in with a single. So Irish get the leadoff batter aboard in the top of the 7th. Up next is Mr. Blackwell. First pitch called strike 1. Pitch is outside, evens the count 1-1. Mr. Blackwell fouls that one over towards the third base dugout. 2 players and coaches. We got 3 errors on one foul ball. That ball's hit into left field. That's going to be another single, Mr. Blackwell. That's going to move Wyrostic to second. Irish getting something started here with the bottom of the order. Going to move back to the top now. Brings up senior number 12, Robert Starks. Right-handed batter. Steps in with runners on first and second. No outs. Squares the bunt. And 0-1 pitch. One pitch on the way to Mr. Starks. That ball's hit into center field. Bang, no up. Nice play by the center fielder. Tracks that one down in deep right center. Runners have to retreat back to the bag. So that brings up number 14, Seth Allen, batting with 1 out. Runner still at first and second. That one fouled straight back. Nice curveball on the outside. Quickly ahead and count 0-2. Slow roller to the pitcher, to the first base side. It's going to get Mr. Allen. Runners do move over, but that's 2 outs. So due up for the Irish. Number 13, Blake Alott, steps in with 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Flares one off foul to the left side. Runner at second does represent your tying run. Keep the game alive for the Irish. All right, Mr. Alott steps back in. Fouls that one straight back. Down in the count, 0-2. Mr. Alott steps in, 0-2 count. Runners on second and third. Pitch is outside. Count 1-2. Irish need a hit here to stay alive in this game. That's called strike 3. And that's going to do it. Nice effort on the comeback from the Irish, but fall just short to the Stringer Red Devils. Nice game by both teams. Nice game by both teams. Final score is your St. Patrick Irish 7, Stringer Red Devils 9. Irish pick up 9 hits with 2 errors. Stringer gets 5 hits and 1 error. That's going to conclude Game 2 of today's doubleheader. Irish play next on Tuesday night in Poplarville. We'll be traveling for junior varsity and varsity games, with our first home game coming Thursday night at home. That's going to conclude today's broadcast from the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys Tuesday.